As we told you at the top of the show, the parents of that Oxford, Michigan high school shooter, Ethan Crumbley, will each spend 10 to 15 years in prison. A judge handed James and Jennifer Crumbley that sentence today. They're the first parents ever to be held criminally responsible for a shooting committed by their child. Family members of the Oxford shooting victims addressed the Crumbleys during the hearing. One of them was Craig Shilling. He is the father of 17-year-old Justin Shilling. Craig Shilling and his lawyer, Ben Johnson, join me now. Craig, that must have been the most difficult day today. I watched every moment of it. Your testimony was really powerful. I just want to get your reaction to the judge's sentence. She gave him the maximum. Is it enough?
Well, it's the maximum. So, I mean, I guess it's enough in the capacity of the law. So, I mean, I would rather see maybe something go like, one after the other. I don't know how the sport's not running consecutively. Right. So, but I mean, whatever. It really wasn't about the sentencing per se. It really was about just bringing this to light and getting the accountability. But I mean, during the course of the trial, there was a lot that occurred that made me feel more and more that it really was the maximum. Really was the best way to go.
What was it you heard during the trial that made you feel that way?
Oh, I mean, just picking up the little things, demeanors, the things that they say, their actions. It says a lot, and it carries a lot of weight with it, and it affects you. It affected me anyway. Some of the remarks definitely.
Yeah, you told the Crumbleys in court today, you told them, you turned and looked at them and said, the blood of our children is on your hands too. Clearly the jury believed that to be true, and clearly the judge agreed.
Yes, definitely. And, that was kind of the whole message I wanted to convey, that, if when you look at it like that, it holds a little more weight with it, I feel, when you bring that into it, because ultimately it is the responsibility, the breakdown and the responsibility that led to this happening. So it's I felt it was a fair statement to make.
You were one of several parents and family members who mentioned the fact that Jennifer had testified on the stand in her trial that she would do nothing differently if given the chance to go back and change anything. What did you think the moment you heard her say that?
I was taken back by it. I was clearly, the fact that she said it was really, I don't know. I just, it threw me back, and I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know what to take about. I mean, I guess obviously, according to her, there was more to it, which, I mean, I would hope so anyway, because it is a pretty impactful statement there, or a pretty, damning kind of a statement to say something like that. And it's heartless if the intent was for the way I took it anyway.
You painted quite a picture of your son, Justin, in your victim impact statement. He was just 17 years old. He was an athlete, a really gifted athlete, a very, very gifted student. Tell our audience about Justin.
This time of year, it's always a pleasure to talk about Justin. This is his birthday's in a week, just over a week. So I'm always happy to throw out a few things about him and just how he was such a great guy. He was really really fun to be around. I'm sorry, there's something. Hello?
Yeah, I'm there. I can hear you.
Okay. I'm sorry, somebody keeps coming in here. So, but anyway, he was a great kid, hardworking kid, just a fun to be around with. Always had that big smile that you see there. It's definitely something that he radiated, and he could back that up, And he had that way to bring that out in other people as well.
Yeah.
So I totally will miss that smile. I think about it all the time. It's the picture I have in my phone. So as soon as anybody calls or texts, that's what I see, is that big smile. And it gives me a little bit of smile.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.